Recruiters don't read resumes, they scan them. And in about 6 seconds, they decide whether yours is worth a closer look or whether it quietly disappears into the dreaded resume void. And if that's been happening to you, it is not because you're unqualified. It's usually because your value isn't clear fast enough. Today, I'm going to show you the exact system I use to write professional summaries that get you seen quickly so a recruiter immediately understands why you're someone they want to get to know better and invite in for that interview. And yes, I'm dropping that framework in the comments, so stay till the end. If we haven't met yet, I'm Kate Kirshner, a career strategist working in the field for 20 years, helping people turn their solid work experience into real interviews and real offers. Think of me as your new career bestie. This is part two of my Get Seen series. You don't need to have watched the first video for this to work, but if you did, you'll notice I'm using the same examples on purpose so the strategy really clicks. Now let's get right into it. Here's the core problem with professional summaries. Most people treat them like a mini biography. They list responsibilities and buzzwords, but they never answer the question the recruiter is actually asking, which is, why does this role exist and can this person solve that problem? Every job exists because something isn't working quite the way it should. Once you understand the problem the role was designed to solve, your professional summary gets a lot easier to write and a lot more effective. This is the step most people skip, and everything else depends on it. The first step is simply asking, what problem was this role designed to solve? And yes, I sometimes like to use AI to help me with this. I copy and paste the job description into my AI tool and ask that exact question. For a VP of HR role I worked on recently, the answer was pretty clear. The role existed to lead a unified people strategy during organizational change, stabilizing culture, strengthening leadership, and building HR systems that could scale across multiple locations and handle things when things got real. Once you know that, the next part is easy. Your summary isn't about everything you've ever done. It's about showing how you've solved that kind of problem. Here's the framework I use to write professional summaries, and this is the system I want you to go right ahead and steal. Step one was identifying the problem, but step two is how you open the summary. And this is where a lot of people accidentally blend in. You've probably seen the advice telling you to start with a strong adjective like analytical or strategic. And in theory, that sounds good, but in reality, everyone is a dynamic something these days, and it tells a recruiter nothing about you. To stand out and not waste space, just simply start with the job title you're targeting. If you're already in that exact role, use that title. If you're adjacent, name the level clearly. For example, a VP of HR applying for another VP role should just say VP Human Resources. An HR business partner targeting that same role might want to say Senior HR Leader. If you're sooner in your career, simply say HR Professional. This orients the reader immediately. Step three is naming how you solve the problem. This is where even qualified people get tripped up. Don't list every skill you've ever had. Pull them directly from the job description that connect to the problem you identified earlier. Ask yourself, what capabilities show I can stabilize the situation, lead change, or scale the organization? What skills have I actually used to solve this type of problem before? These aren't buzzwords, they're signals that tell the recruiter, I've handled this and I can handle it for you. Step four is proving it with outcomes. This is where your summary earns trust. Ask yourself, when have I faced a similar problem? What did I do and what changed because of it? Choose wins that show scope, leadership, and movement, not just a task list. This is about results that make your experience believable and valuable. Now, I want you to look and see what this looks like when it all comes together, because this is the part the recruiter actually reads. Senior HR leader with 10 years of experience guiding organizations through growth, integration, and multi-site operational complexity. Directed acquisition and workforce transitions impacting 4,000 employees, delivering a 15% year-over-year turnover reduction, and improving employment eligibility compliance from 70% to 95% through SOP design, compliance automation, and leader accountability framework. Trusted executive partner known for turning change into consistent employee experiences, audit-ready HR systems, and leaders who perform at scale. If a recruiter stopped reading right there, they already know three things. This person operates at the right level, they understand the problem, and they have solved it before, and that is the goal. Keep the summary 3 to 4 sentences max or 3 to 5 quick bullets. Your professional summary isn't there to tell your life story, it's there to earn you a seat in the conversation and land that interview. In the next video in my Get Seen series, I'll show you how to write resume bullet points that are impossible to overlook because even the strongest summary can't say weak bullets. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. I've linked my free professional summary framework in the comments, and if you want ready to use examples, step-by-step frameworks, checklists, and cheat sheets that make building interview-worthy application materials super simple and faster, you'll also find my full guide linked below. You don't need more guesswork, you need a clearer system. And me, your career bestie in your corner. I'll see you at the next series.